Hello students. Today I'm going to teach you how to simplify rational algebraic expressions. After going through this video lesson, you are expected to identify if the given algebraic expression is in simplest form, 2. Express rational algebraic expressions in simplest form, and 3. Appreciate the application of rational algebraic expression in real-life situation. A fraction is said to be in simplified form when all pair of factors common to the numerator and denominator have been removed. Similarly, a rational expression is said to be in simplified form when its numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. Here are the steps in simplifying rational expression. Number 1, factor completely the numerator and denominator. 2. Divide out or cancel common factor or factors if there is or are any, and then multiply the remaining factors. Remember, avoid leaving a negative number in the denominator. And rational algebraic expression can be reduced using common factors, not common terms. Let's have an example. Write the rational expression 28x cubed over 7x to the 4th power in simplest form. So I'm going to rewrite the given to factor this, or we're going to factor first completely the numerator and the denominator. We're going to get the GCF of 28 and 7, which is 7. So we're going to divide 28 by 7 and 7 by 7. 28 divided by 7 is 4, while 7 divided 7 is 1. Now, for the exponent of the variables, we're going to subtract 3 to 4 and the answer is negative 1. Since the highest exponent is 4 and it is in the denominator, you're going to write the answer in the denominator, and that is x. Now, to rewrite this in simplest form, we're now going to write here as 4 over x. And this is the simplest form of 28x cubed over 7x to the 4th power. Example number 2. Write the rational expression 3x minus 12 over 5x minus 20 in simplest form. 3x minus 12 and 5x minus 20 are binomials that has a greatest common factor or GCF. So we're going to get the GCMF of 3x and 12, which is 3. 3x divided by 3, the answer is x. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. Over. The GCMF of 5x and 20 is 5. 5x divided by 5 is x. Negative 20 divided by 5 is negative 4. As I said, we're going to cancel or remove common factors and not common terms. So we're not going to cancel x and x. Instead, we're going to cancel the whole factor, which is x minus 4. And then the remaining, we're just going to rewrite 3 over 5. And this is the simplest form of 3x minus 12 over 5x minus 20. Example 3. Express x squared plus xy plus y squared over x cubed minus y cubed. Since the trinomial in the numerator cannot be factored anymore, we just simply rewrite it. And then x cubed minus y cubed is an example of difference of two cubes. So we need to factor it first. The cube root of x cubed and y cubed is x and y. And the sign between the two terms is minus, so we're going to use also minus. Then to get the trinomial factor, let's square the first term x. That will be x squared. Then get the opposite sign of the binomial factor. That will be positive. Multiply the binomial terms x and y. Always positive for the last term. And then square the last term of the binomial factor. That will become y squared. Again, we're going to cancel or remove common factors. And that is x squared plus xy plus y squared. Since there is no numerator left, that means there is a 1 over x minus y. And this is the simplest form of x squared plus xy plus y squared over x cubed minus y cubed. Next, simplify p cubed plus q cubed over p squared minus q squared. Again, p cubed plus q cubed over p squared minus q squared. P cubed plus q cubed is an example of sum of difference of two cubes. And p squared minus q squared is an example of difference of two squares. So let's factor p cubed plus q cubed. The cube root of p cubed and q cubed is p and q. And the sign between the two terms is positive, so we're going to write also positive. To get the trinomial factor, square the first term of the binomial, which is p, that will become p squared. Get the opposite sign, negative. Multiply p and q, always positive, and then square q. Next, for p squared minus q squared, since this is a difference of 2 squared, we're going to get the square root of p squared and q squared, which is p and q. And then, write positive and negative. Now, cancel the common factors, pq, and rewrite the remaining terms. P squared minus pq plus q squared over p minus q. And this is the simplest form of p cubed plus q cubed over p squared minus q squared. Example 4, express x minus y over y minus x in simplest form. If you're going to notice, we have here a given that is almost the same. So if this is the case, we're just going to multiply one of the numerator or the denominator into -1 to make it similar. So in this case, we're going to rewrite x minus y, and then we're going to multiply y minus x into -1. So we're going to write here -1, and then if we're going to multiply this will become -1 times y minus x. So we're going to have here -y and then positive x. And then if we're going to arrange this will become also as x minus y. Now we have similar factors or common factors. We can now cancel x minus y. Again, since there is no left in the numerator, that is 1 over -1. Positive 1 divided by -1 is -1. This is the simplest form of x minus y over y minus x. Next, simplify 3x minus 9 over 12 minus 4x. 3x minus 9 have a common factor, Same with 12 minus 4x. The common factor for 3x minus 9 is 3. Divide 3x by 3. The answer is x. Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Then for 12 and negative 4x, we have 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Negative 4x divided by 4 is negative x. Again, we have here a factors that is almost the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the denominator into 1. So let's write here 3x minus 3 and then 4, then negative 1, and then the x minus 3. We can now cancel x minus 3, and then let's write 3 over 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Again, if you're going to recall, remember, we should not leave a negative number in the denominator. So instead of 3 over negative 4, we're going to rewrite this as negative 3 over 4. And this is the simplest form of 3x minus 9 over 12 minus 4x. Last, I think this is the last. Write x squared plus 5x minus 14 over 4 minus x squared. So, x squared plus 5x minus 14 is an example of general trinomial, and 4 minus x squared is an example of difference of two squares. Let's factor this. We're going to think of two numbers that when multiplied is negative 14 and when added is positive 5, and that is positive 7 and negative 2. Next is factor 4 minus x squared using difference of two squares. Get the square root of 4 and x squared. We have here 2 and x. Then 1 plus, 1 plus, and then 1 negative. Since we have here factors that are almost the same but opposite signs, and that is x minus 2 and then 2x plus 1, we're going to multiply here by negative 1. So I'm going to write here x plus 7 and then x minus 2 over negative 1 times x minus 2 times the quantity of 2 minus, this is plus, minus, and here x minus 2. Since 2 and x is same and they are both positive, we're going to arrange it. We're going to write first the x plus 2. So I just write here the negative 1 for the 2 minus x. Now cancel x minus 2. So the answer will be x plus 7 over negative x plus 2. Again, no negative sign in the denominator. So we're going to write this as negative x plus 7 over x plus 2. And that is the simplest form or the lowest term of x squared plus 5x minus 14 over 4 minus x squared. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned again a new lesson. And thank you again and goodbye.